Oh, I guess because you probably brought all the wheels to come off at once.
Yeah, I did.
I'm just trying to keep an eye on which wheel, because if that vibration and shit is back, it might be wheel.
We also noticed too that the tires. Yeah, so we're keeping an eye on that too.
Well, it's good to see you guys here at day one at Laguna Seca WeatherTech Raceway. We're here with the Saddlemen boys for Super Hooligans. The baggers are racing here. Superbike, Super Sport. I love this place, man. It's my second time coming here. I was here last year. Where did he end up? I was shooting pictures.
P6.
P6.
He's in a really good spot. He's in P6. He's probably the closest he's ever been.
Nice.
To the front.
Okay.
You know, he's right in the main group. So if we can yeah, right.
Love
so
it.
if we can just keep him
Keep him up there.
away,
yeah.
right. So he's in a good spot to keep chipping away with the rest of the guys.
Sun finally came out. The fog's going away. We love it. No rain in the forecast.
Oh, don't say the
we're gonna say that word,
don't
you know.
Say that no word.
Did I just fuck up?
It didn't grow when you were out there. I'm thinking.
Maybe even when it's hot, it's like anything around 8, 6 rain chatter.
Okay.
But we've also been riding the whole year on the bottom of the fork, so let me think about that.
Just get his hand up like in the fucking race line.
He went down the whole Corkscrew on the race line. Cool. My last lap, I was on a good one, and I go into 10, and there's 3 guys 3 wide. One of them's on the inside curb, one on the outside curb, and one's in the middle. Just it's a skid.
How slick was that sealer, boy?
Yeah. I tried to stay off of it, but
It's like it needed some tires to wipe the dew off.
Opening lap, like tipping into 3, I thought I crashed. Actually, I did crash, but then it came back. Yeah. That sealer you have to cross over.
Yeah. Good to know.
What corner was that he chattered?
I mean, we'll look at it. It was.
Well, it's good to see you guys. Let me put my sunglasses on first so I can actually see you. We're here. We just had some lunch. We're here for qualifying 1 of Super Hooligans down at the Saddlemen tent. And that was probably a good enough time as ever to say, make sure you guys go over to our Instagram and follow us over there at allacanglide and at twyman_10 for more day-to-day updates. We know the YouTube takes a little bit longer for stuff to come out, but the Instagram is a lot more day-to-day. So make sure you follow us over there too.
Fucking kill it. Good? You got it.
2 minutes.
Well, we made it. Look at that. How cool. So it's at this point in the video I think we should talk about some stuff. And if you watch the race at qualifying 1 of Super Hooligans, you'll know that Jake Lewis and Cory Wyman had a bit of an incident. Jake Lewis was behind Cory Wyman when Cody's bike suffered a mechanical issue that caused him to lose power and jump out of gear. Because of that issue and him losing power for that brief moment, it closed up the gap between Cody and Jake made contact with the back of Cody's bike. Jake, at a very high speed, went down and went towards the left side of the straight up against pit wall. I was standing right on pit wall recording qualifying 1, standing next to Kim Wyman when this happened. Looking at this footage is some of the hardest footage. Hands down, it was one of the scariest things I've ever witnessed in my life. And what's crazy about this entire sequence of events is 12 hours before this, I had the pleasure of sitting across Jake and his mom at dinner. We sat there, we talked about all kinds of things. 12 hours later, I'm standing on pit wall and witness this happen. Me, Kim Wyman, and probably 3 or 4 MotoAmerica officials were some of the first people to get there. And when me and Kim got there, Jake was still unconscious. Kim started calling his name and he opened his eyes, he started to answer questions. And what's crazy about all of this is Jake eventually sat up, got up, and walked himself off the track. Just in our last video, we talked about the importance of modern safety gear. Me and Travis were walking around the ridge and we talked about air fences and how the rise of modern safety gear has been so crucially important. It's literally saved riders. After that event happened, another 24 hours goes by. I see Jake up and walking around and talking with people and watching Superbike races. What we went through as a team in that span of 36 hours, 48 hours is pretty mind-boggling. I also just want to say personally here, there's nobody at fault for something like this. This is racing and sometimes things happen. Cody is not to blame here. Jake is not to blame here. You know, at the end of the day, this is a small community and everybody truly cares about one another. And I think if you believe anything outside of that, you haven't spent enough time around this sport or around these individuals. So now that we've covered the obvious low point of our weekend and the low point of the video, let's get back into our time from Laguna Seca.
That
was bad. That was right in front of me.
Yeah. He was out.
The bike didn't take the gear, and then he was just, Jake was already there. It was right in front of me. I saw the whole thing.
So we're back out on the wall after the restart. Obviously that was a very scary crash. We were right here on the wall for it.
Let's talk about Super Hooligans in this category. We saw that shot on pit lane rocker. All the bikes that are down there right now. There's not a lot that this can do in terms of electronics.
Right, so it's pretty chaotic down here, obviously. Travis is going back out.
Number 1.
Tire the whole session. Fucking everywhere. Like all over the wheel, all over my foot pegs.
Oh, jeez. So the whole bike was slippery.
Dude, I almost crashed so many times.
Can you see down there? Neither can I. At the end of that little tunnel right there is the hot pits, but you can't even see it because it's so foggy out here. So we came down at 8:30. Looks like we're on a little bit of a weather delay because of the fog. So we're all kind of standing around, doing the hurry up and wait.
2 minutes from now.
Well,
we're delayed.
It's burning off a little bit. You can actually start to see. Well, just don't go over there. We're gonna shorten.
Just don't go over. The problem is like even if it's all right down here and it's still like that, like look at all the moisture in the air.
Yeah.
Dude, you'll be running up to the Corkscrew and there'll be just water.
I believe it.
I do remember one year we were racing Super Sport and we went out for Q2 and they sent us out when it was like this. And Joe Roberts was like 8 seconds faster than me in second place. Like everyone was just like tiptoeing around, there's fucking water. And he came around the outside of me in the Corkscrew and disappeared off into Rainy before I even knew what happened. Because he knew that even when it's like this, it still had grip. He was the only one that knew that. I've seen this track be fast in the cold. I would prefer to not be on the third row.
Yeah.
Well, we're finally doing it. After many, many delays, they have deemed we have enough visibility. Fingers crossed, we get some sun and some heat into this track today.
Yesterday?
130.3.
And then 31.7 today?
Yeah, you were shedding every lap.
Appreciate that. I used to love watching you race. You racing today?
Yeah, 12:45.
Oh, yeah,
coming up.
Hooligan, right?
Yes, sir.
It's coming up.
Yep.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Got my CEO. I just put 1,000 miles on it.
There you are.
What are you gonna do to get that bagger lay over that far, man? My bagger, I know I can't get over that far.
Raise the up like a lot.
14s?
As far as the wheels? The wheel size?
No, shocks.
Probably, yeah. 14s or 15s. Yep. But the bikes are so tall. Like I can only touch 1 foot tippy toes. They have to be.
So you just raised up with linkage and suspension?
Yep. Yep. Frame stock. Yep. But everything else, it's like a car, like a front clip, rear clip, swing arm. Yeah.
Okay, man, I can't get my bagger level right now. Your bags are real taller too.
Yeah, everything's tall.
So
Yep.
you guys raised your bags up too on top of the suspension, right?
Yep.
Look badass. I mean,
Thank
what
you.
guys-
Well, this is it. We finally hit the part of the weekend where it is race 1. All the boys are getting ready here. Race 1 for Super Hooligans. 2 minutes. Come on, Trav. There we go. Come on. Get off there. Get off there. Good start. Good start. Travis right there. He's right there.
Foggy's in the top 5. Down there.
Come on! Oh, yeah! Travis, stop!
Travis Wyman.
Come on, Trav! Come on, Trav! Come on! Yeah! Yeah! You can't even see the tower down there. Can you see that? Yesterday we could see it. The tower's right there, somewhere in the fog. We ran out of coffee this morning. Man, my brain is not fully awake yet. Man, look at that. You can't even see the bridge over there. It's so foggy. How sick is it with them coming out of the fog? That looks so cool. I'm sure it's not really cool for the riders, but oh yeah. Water. All right, so Travis is going back out. Everybody's complaining about visibility problems, lots of moisture out there. They're literally wiping off their visors. Well, we made it down for the autograph session and fan walk. Look at this. Hang on, he's got something for you.
Hey guys.
Hi, how are you?
Good. All right, tell me, what do you eat on race day? What's your race day meal?
Trying to eat light,
Okay.
real light.
Boar's head sandwich.
Very nice. Love it.
You are.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello, you guys.
Hello.
That's for you too, all right? A little bag to keep something in.
I appreciate it.
What corner are you in?
5.
You're in 5?
All right. And I'm gonna try to sign this.
So we're here on the wall at Laguna Seca for our last time this weekend. Man, it's been amazing. Come on, Trav. Come on, Trav. Come on. Come on. Good start. Come on, Trav.
Dude, you did so good. Your pace was great. You should be really proud of yourself. Really proud of you. It's a great ride.
That's all I have.
Hayden just broke.
And sometimes in championship years, you need a little bit of luck in it.
Really looking forward to going home and baby boy on the way. He was definitely pushing me today. So thank you.